the last thing I want to do is make this video right now. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Took me half the day to come out here and do this. You know why? Because I was out all night last night celebrating a coworker, a best friend, a true, real man on his birthday, a very special birthday. And I knew that I had to adhere to what I had set myself up to do every single day for the rest of my life, which is absolutely not fucking miss a single wake-up time, to no longer miss a single workout or movement, basic movement, physical activity every single day, to adhere to doing and taking steps towards success and being better and doing what I have to do, doing as much as I have to do every single day, regardless of how I feel. So I went to bed at 2. I did not get to bed until 2. I went out to a big dinner, not a single drink, not a single drug, socialized, had a great time. Went to a club after that, not a single drink, not a single drug, had a good time. Do you know why? Because purpose over pleasure. My purpose was to serve others. My purpose is to serve others, and it always will be. It is to create the man that you admire when you look in the mirror, to create a man that you're proud of, and then you give it back to the world. Then you help others. Your duty is to help others come out of the same hole that you did. And so I did all of these things last night. I went to bed at 2. Ken had to wake up at 4:30. Posted my video. I made my coffee. We did what we had to do. I'm exhausted right now. But we're doing what we said we were going to do. One of my very close friends asked me a couple weeks ago, he said, explain this to me, why? Why wouldn't I get more sleep? Because more sleep is healthier. Why would I do this on a night where I'm not getting sleep? He goes, just make it make sense. I want to hear you sell it to me. I explained it very simply. Exhaustion is something that does not feel good, correct? We can all agree on that. Getting up in the morning early when you want to hit the snooze button, and either you got crappy sleep or you didn't sleep enough. Maybe you slept 8 hours and you slept great, but you still don't want to get out of bed in the morning. Nobody does. Not a single person wants to. You understand this? You're not the only one. Nobody wants to get up. Nobody wants to get out of bed. The second you do, and you adhere to what you said you were going to do, and you did not miss, you stuck to your word. And you followed through on everything you said you were going to do that day, and you did it regardless of how you feel. Now, that feeling of contentment, that feeling of pride, that feeling of winning supersedes the feeling of exhaustion. It supersedes the feeling of being tired. And then you go to bed the next night, and you make it a point to get to bed early or get to bed on time so you don't make the same mistake 2 times in a row, right? We're all gonna have times where we have to stay up a little late and you have to get shit done. It doesn't mean that you don't do what you set out to do the next day. It doesn't mean you take the next day off. It doesn't mean that you break your character. The reason that you're spinning your wheels in place over and over again is because you are breaking character at some point during the day. Every day, every week, every month. I see an individual. There's an individual I'm thinking of right now that for close to a decade, they outwardly claim that they take care of their nutrition, that they work out all the time, that they do A, B, and C, they never miss, they hit their marks. I haven't seen them physically change in that almost whole decade. Haven't seen them change at all. But at face value in what they express, they say they do all of these things. I know them to be a liar. I know them to lie to themselves. They now live in cognitive dissonance where they know they're a liar and they've lied so much that they believe their own lies. That individual is choosing pleasure over purpose. At some point in their day, you can tell, you already know, because you can read the room, you can read the individual. I look at this individual and I know that they're choosing something they want to do over something they should do, and they're doing it often. That person has spun their tires, sat in the same place, has not made any progression for close to a decade. Is this you? Does it resonate at all? Feel like you haven't gotten anywhere? You're probably doing the same thing. I'd be willing to bet my money on it. The first step to eliminating this is first off understanding that you yourself watching this video lie to yourself and you do not uphold the commitments that you make to yourself. When you can get past that, you can get past anything. But first you need to come to those terms, and it's going to be painful terms. But love is not lies. The truth is true love. And you need to love yourself. How do you love yourself? By respecting yourself. How do you respect yourself if you never follow through with what you say you're going to do? See how it always comes back to you? There's not a single angle that you can throw, and we don't bring it back around to you're not respecting yourself because you're not doing what you said you were going to do. You're not upholding to your conscience telling you what you should do, and you're instead doing what you feel like doing. The second you can get past emotion and you can get past pleasure seeking and find purpose and operate with purpose, that's when things are going to become a lot easier. And they don't actually become easier. You just become stronger. You just become more capable of handling it every day. Marcus Aurelius, if you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. One of the greatest emperors in all of human history. He says straightened, not straight. I don't know if I explained this in one of my past videos, but straightened, not straight, it means that you don't wake up one day and you're all of a sudden good. You're not just fine one day. You wake up every day and you straighten yourself back out. Start today. See you guys on the next one.